Thank you for joining me. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'll be looking at your overall energies and what's surrounding you. Okay, there could be an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, okay, that's been shut out, locked out, door slammed on them because of some type of theft or receiving some money to do something, okay. Someone here either gave money to you because they felt like they will get something back, or they gave someone some money here, but someone shut the door on an energy, the Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, okay? Someone shut the door on that person. Five of Pentacles, they're broke, they're out on the cold. You could be someone that gets some type of recognition, okay? Yeah, someone here is dealing with judgment right now, okay? Yeah, you've taken your power back. Not only that, you've shone a light on this person. And by you speaking of it, you've connected with your higher self. Someone's connected with their higher self. And someone's taken their power back, shone a light on it. So there's judgment. Okay, there could be a water sign that's going through judgment as well right now. They was involved in trying to steal someone's crown. Okay, they could have been the friends of an energy or the friend of the earth sign. Okay, or they should have been the friend of... Yeah, they were working, something to do working with a black guy that's got dreads or locks, something like that. This could have been their lover. Okay, this is a water sign that was working with that person. Okay, so they may have taken someone to a guy's house that was a Rasta man, an older man. Okay, and someone's like, okay, yeah, now I know what's going on. This is someone from their past, someone that they knew from childhood or teenage years. Okay, all right. So this water sign was involved in this Rasta man that was a lover, or maybe, I don't know, did they take this friend there, or I wouldn't say the friend's their friend anymore, but it's someone from their past that they may have tried to make it look like they were the lover of the Rasta man, but really it was the water sign that was the lover of the Rasta man, okay? There was a lot of lies here. Someone was like, yeah, I see what's going on. Someone pulled back their energy. Someone shone a light on it. Someone exposed these energies. Now they're dealing with judgment, okay? Because this person, this so-called friend that they said was a friend, they was a liar. This water sign was a liar. They just wanted to steal someone's crown. The friend that they reckoned, I don't know if they lied and said that someone here was having an affair with this Rasta man, or they took this so-called friend round to the Rasta man, or this is someone from someone's past, okay? And the person who they took round to the Rasta man, someone from their past, realised, wait a minute, you two are involved in trying to sacrifice me, keeping me stuck, a person, a place or thing. So someone here realised something, sacrifice, like not sacrifice, but gave up this friendship. Yeah, they didn't trust them. They took their power back. They were like, no, you're trying to sacrifice me. I'm going to sacrifice you. I'm going to release you, a person, a place or a thing. Okay? Now, judgment's being served. Someone was working with someone's family, Ten of Pentacles. Hi, thank you for joining me. Someone was working with someone's family, Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth, okay? The Tower. Someone shining a light, exposing energies, which has brought a tower. What was hidden in the dark has come to light. Someone's having a major tower, okay? Tower and judgment, boy. Yeah, family, Ten of Pentacles. Someone paid someone, okay? Or someone reached out to this meant to have been so-called friend from someone's past, okay? So a family. How do I turn it around? Video. Capricorn's reading, it starts. You see what I'm talking about this Capricorn. Oh, there you go. Yeah. As soon as I go on a Capricorn's reading, you know more. The video I'm uploading, you'll understand. Okay, so this earth sign, someone in someone's family reached out to this water sign, okay? Because they use the water sign that's emotionally manipulative to say, oh, your family member, they want to give you some money for Christmas or your birthday. And someone was like, all right, okay. But really, this person knew exactly what this water sign was up to, okay? What the family member was up to, okay? Was like, all right, okay, yeah. You want to play in my face like I'm stupid? Okay. What, you think you're going to try to sacrifice me? All right, let's play dumb with you, okay? And let me play dumb. And then when I get the information I need, I'm then going to expose you, okay? You think you're hiding this from me? You think this is hidden? This ain't hidden. Someone's like, I'm taking my power back because I don't want nothing to do with you or this family member, whoever this water sign was working with. They thought they could take someone's crown. Someone was like, no, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. You're a bitch just like the rest of them. Yeah, this was hidden, but it ain't hidden now. It's been shown the light, okay? Divine feminine, you was like, all right, okay, so they think they can sacrifice. You become aware of something, okay? And you call judgment passes, all right? In regards to this water sign, it's a lover of a Rasta man that she took you around the flat to, okay? You were like, you just played stupid with these people, and they just go into your trap. Sorry, I keep taking my cup and it had coffee in it. Sorry, wipe it up. They thought that you was done. They thought they could play you. Yeah, they all of them, including the Rasta man, have played their self. Yeah, for trying to play you. Sorry, let me just wipe up this because I kicked my coffee over. All of these people together, yeah. And this water sign is Cancer. She thinks she's slick, yeah. She thought she was clever with that smirk on her face that you just wanted to box off, slap that smirk clean off that face of hers. Or divine feminine, you know. Some of you want to seek revenge. I wouldn't even bother. I would let them get the judgment that they deserve in the right way, because if you go and deal with it in the way that you would usually deal with it when people try to fuck you over, you would end up in jail. And you're not about to spend another prison sentence for these no good, nasty set of people. Yeah? So let them receive the judgment in the way they need to receive it. Yeah? Yeah, you're fuming. Some people wouldn't allow that. Some people would go and seek revenge, yeah? And I'm sure deep down, like, you would love to, yeah? For the fuckery that they've done to you behind your back. But let these bitches receive what's coming to them. Let them receive what's coming to them. Sorry. Yeah, let them receive what's coming to them. You moved away. Yeah, you moved away from them. Yeah, you think you're clever, Netta, Porter, Marshall. You think you're clever, huh? You think you're slick. You think you're slick working with my sister. You think you're slick, huh? The same one that gave you money and told you to reach out to me to give me money because you still want to try to keep me in this situation that you've all got yourself involved in. Yeah? Let me tell you something. You need to go to jail for your involvement in the death of my brother and my mother, okay? And going back generations, most could be other generations, but you need to receive karma. You, Netta, you, yeah? Working with my Taurus sister, my other family members. Yeah, you took me to the Rasta man's house, yeah? The one that's got the gate by his front door. When I mean what's coming for you, you better recognize what's coming for you. Yeah, you better recognize. You actually thought like I was dumb. Yeah, you actually thought that I was dumb, like you could use emotions to manipulate me. Little did you know I was getting the information from you dumbasses. Yeah, you thought you could play me. You've played yourself. Yeah, what you thought was hidden is now in the light because I've exposed your asses. And this old Rasta man whose flat you took me to. Yeah, who was them two young boys that was there as well? Yeah, he said that they were his sons. And it's funny how come soon as I turned up there, they disappeared. Okay? And you took your son there as well. Queen of Wands. Yeah. What to do with doing love spells, or someone lied, or someone may have tried to make out divine feminine, like you were the lover of this Rasta man. I've never been with a... Listen, let me tell you something. This Rasta man that this water sign took me to, all right? I don't know him. You know him, he's your friend. You said to me that you and him, I mean, he told me that you and him have been friends for years, blah, blah, blah. But there could be more in it. This could actually be your lover. I reckon it's your lover, but you're trying to play clever, okay? All right? 10 of Pentacles. Something to do with some money, okay? Yeah. Divine Feminine, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you moved away. You was guided to move away, okay? You was guided to move away. Yeah, Netta, you're in problems. Working with my sister, Fiona Hazel, you're in problems. All of you in problems. And Marvin, the Capricorn, yeah? Marvin that lived in Edward's estate. You think I don't know about all this going back from way back? You're all in problems, yeah? Receiving bribes, taking bribes, okay? And also Netta, that time we went shopping, I think it was just before Christmas, was it? Or after Christmas. And that white man, I see you smirking up with that white man in the shop. You think I didn't see that? I saw that. I played like I didn't see. Yeah? I was watching. I never said nothing to you, but I was clocking everything around you. Trust me. That smirk that you like to put on your face, in your photographs, don't worry, that smirk's going to come off your face. That smirk's you ain't going to be smirking soon, trust me. Yeah? Yeah, but you're trying to hide yourself. You ain't hiding nothing. You're a Decepticon, just like the rest of them, okay? The Moon, acting like neighbours, your neighbours this and your neighbours that. No, you're the problem. You're the problem. Oh, my neighbour's this and my neighbour's that. No, you're the problem, yeah? You're the problem. Telling me you think the man above you in the flat is a snitch and something about his car. You think he's working for police. Listen, you're a liar, okay? You're trying to hide yourself. You're a hidden enemy and the truths are coming to the surface about you. You think you could cast illusions around me, yeah? And you're working with these people. Yeah, you're also someone that does cards. Yeah, of course you are. Yeah? Why do you think I asked you, have you ever studied? I asked you a question on WhatsApp. I said, have you studied psychology? You said, yeah. Say no more. The devil. There you go, working with the Capricorn. That's the time when I said to you, I'm coming over to see you. And then who was at the traffic lights? Marvin, the Capricorn. Also working with people in my family who's a Capricorn. Okay? Or you was working with your family. Who cares? Who cares? But anyway, the truth's out. Okay? Yeah, it is the earth sign, transferring money. Okay? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you took me to the shop, Westfields, innit? And you bought your son a really designer tracksuit. Hugo Boss, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. So you've been receiving money from these people. Okay. All right. All right. Ten of Swords. Trying to blame Jeanette. Oh, Jeanette was the one that was leaving all the nasty messages on your YouTube channel. Oh, Jeanette this and Jeanette that. Yeah? Okay? I didn't even mention Jeanette. I didn't even mention Jeanette from Fulham. I didn't mention Jeanette. You started saying Jeanette this and Jeanette that. I never asked you about Jeanette. I was shocked when he come out of that about, oh, Jeanette was the one that left nasty messages on the YouTube channel. I was like, well, where's that come from? Because number one, I ain't mentioned Jeanette. Number two, I didn't even think it was had anything to do with Jeanette. Even if it has, you've just given the game away by mentioning it. And by you trying to point the finger at other people, it's you that was involved. You think you're clever, okay? Ten of Swords, you're a backstabber. Page of Swords, someone's got some information, okay? I'm exposing all of you, and I ain't holding no names back either. You think I'm business? Because you need to be exposed, yeah? Simple. You like to do shady things and lie and backstab people behind their back. They've got the right to expose you in the light. Trust me. Yeah? He's an enemy. Then you told me that there was 3 girls in the area that thought, that said, what's it you said about the girl? You said that the girl thinks that you want her man. Five of Wands, competition, a group, okay? Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, whether it's someone in your family or someone that's part of a family, they're all connected. I mean, people, when I went to my brother's funeral, right, the 9 nights, who was there? Now, I'd been friends with this so-called girl from before my sister knew her, but to be honest, I think they was involved even from back then, okay? But then, you know, my sister's, I don't know, she acts like she's a lesbian, but apparently I've heard that one minute she's saying that she's pregnant, so she can't be full lesbian, okay? And some of it is some of these people like your friends, or they want to take your friends away, or they backstab or lie to your friends, okay, about you, family members, okay? Yeah. When I went to the wake, which was my brother's funeral, this Capricorn sister attacked me, yeah, okay? She attacked me, all right? Because she's nothing but a fucking bully, bitch, yeah? And she likes to steal people's men, and she goes around beating up women for their man. And the man she's with now, she's taking him away from his family and his ex-wife or his children, because you're just a money-grabbing, gold-digging bitch, yeah? So, right, maybe she's working with him. Anyway, going back to the situation. So, yeah, I was at the wake. So I turn up at my brother's flat with the family there. And who's sitting in the sitting room? This Cancer. I'm thinking, well, boy, I never told you. I never invited you. Who invited her? Oh, the Capricorn and the other sister in the family. And you say, Netta, yeah? Oh, well, that wasn't nice what your sister done. But I don't remember you coming after me as you was meant to be my friend. You're full of shit, yeah? I don't remember you didn't. I just got up and walked out of that my brother's flat where the wake was, and I went about my business, yeah? But you want to say, oh, you didn't deserve that. But you, as what that was meant to have been a friend, if that was me, I would have gone after the so-called friend that was my friend. I would have left. That's how I roll, yeah? But you're full of fucking shit. Yeah? You're a liar, just like the rest of them. Now the water signs having missed opportunities. All the Capricorn, all the people in your family are going to have missed opportunities. Now this person's sad. Huh? Now they're stuck at a crossroads, not knowing which way to turn. Huh? Because everything in their life's about to go up in flames. They thought that they could keep you stuck. Yeah? Stuck what part? You don't want nothing to do with none of these people. That's the cycle you've closed out. That's the cycle you've closed out. You ain't returning. You ain't returning to this area. You're not returning to these people. You don't want nothing to do with none of them. Yeah? Simple as that. They're not your friends. They're not your family. They're all backstabbers. Everything's money with them. Everything's involving money. Fuck the lot of you. Yeah? Sorry to swear. Now they're stuck at a crossroads, but they wanted you stuck at a crossroads, not knowing what path to take. They wanted to try to confuse you. Yeah? So let's just say if you was going down one path. Again, you met this Capricorn at the crossroads. Two of Swords, that's at a crossroads, okay? How did he get to know from all these people? That he was in cahoots with family, so-called friends, yeah? They thought you couldn't see. This Capricorn that wanted control of the whole situation, no, ain't happening. You ain't even got control of yourself. Yeah? You ain't even got control of your own life, let alone about you trying to have control of others. Are you mad? Yeah. They offered dirty offerings, okay, to these people. Family tree, okay. They tried to hide and bury this money situation, okay. Yeah, that's the white man that I see you with in the shop. Yeah. Detectives, if you want to, any investigators, yeah, go back to the shop and you'll see her standing right next to this man in the shop, in the aisle. Not the aisle where you pay for the goods, but just go in that shop and look at the cameras and you'll see him standing right next to her. And that smirk that you both gave each other. Okay. Divine Feminine, you're happy, you're independent, you're self-sufficient. You haven't been more happier since you've released these people. You'll never return to them. Okay, they're all a bunch of Decepticons, yeah? They're liars, traitors, money-grabbing gold diggers, backstabbers. Just all deceitful energies, okay? Some of these people are not even... This water sign, she sold her soul to the devil, okay? Yeah, this is spiritual warfare, light against dark, okay? Things that are done to you, or they've done to you, is not, these people, this ain't about flesh and blood, it's about spiritual warfare. And these people, you've broken spiritual law, okay? And your ancestors, even the divine, what I mean is mad. Yeah, your ancestors are mad, okay? And I hear fire is raining down on these people, yeah? You want to play with fire, you're going to get burned. You think you can go around trying to sacrifice a person? Lying, you deceitful little bitch, yeah? King of Pentacles, look at him. Oh, the one at the top that sits back and gives people directions. The one that pulls the strings. Okay, the liar. The one that thought this is funny. It ain't funny now. Okay. There's someone that's at the top of the chain. Okay, that's part of this secret society, should I say. Because that's exactly what it is. Yeah? We've got the one right at the top pulling the strings. Okay? And they're still trying to get people, they're still trying to pull strings with people. And some people are not listening because they think that they can use money to manipulate, okay? These people, do you know who you are? This commander, this chief, this inspector, okay? The ones that's using the ones underneath him, trying to recruit new officers. You could have moved to a new area and they're trying to recruit new officers or pay new officers, okay? And not every area you move to will police officers be corrupt like this one or take commands from this corrupt one. This is some like sergeant, commander, some chief, okay? This person's part of this group in regards to trying to sacrifice earth angels because they need your light, your energy. They need to sacrifice you so that they can keep this wealth. Okay, and a lot of you are very much aware of this, and you're exposing the energy and you're letting other people that have gone through this, like myself, okay, I'm helping others connect the dots. Other earth angels out there, okay? And Spirit says, anything you've been through, don't be afraid to expose it. You need to say what's gone on in your life, whether it's not nice or not. Okay, yeah, my videos are for over 18s anyway, okay? They're not made for kids, none of my videos, okay? But some of you, the real ones, because, you know, we've got the fake ones here as well, the ones that work in the darkness, but they hide because they give the rest of their secret society. They've got high priestesses, dark high priestesses and high priests that work with them, and they give them big houses or whatever they get for whatever, all right? Or they get payments, okay? But you need to, I'm talking about the real ones, whatever's gone on in your life, it's not that you're holding on to that or you know, you're sad over it. These people need to be exposed, and I'm being deadly serious. Spirit's saying you need to stand and speak in your truth, okay? Because the truth will set you free, all right? And the divine says, hurt not my prophets. And this is why these people, because they've broken the spiritual law, because their time's up and they're still trying to come for you. Severe judgment, simple as that. Look, I've given some information on my about page. I've just given some bits and pieces of information, okay? These people know about, we know about Jesus and the star, okay? All right? And the entrance point north, all right? And his secret society. And a square and a circle and a circumference and all that. I'm not going to go into all that, okay? But these people, I know more than what they, the downloads or the information I've received, okay? This is information they didn't expect you to get or receive. They didn't want you to know, okay? Yeah, because they've been doing magic and they've been told to stop. And they're still doing it, okay? And this is where they're breaking spiritual law, okay? Because their time's up, all right? People that work for the justice system. Again, we've got this one here, still trying to pull strings, still trying to get other people that work for the justice system to work with them. All right, I'll pay you this and pay you that. And some people are not taking a payment. Some of them are like, no, we're doing our job correctly, okay? They've been doing this for generations. Let me tell you something. Like, this has been going on in your family bloodline for generations, where people in your bloodline have been sacrificed, money's been stolen, or they've used people that, like, this is why they're coming for your bloodline, okay? Especially if an earth angel, they're coming for your bloodline so that they can receive this wealth. And I'm speaking of it, and I call judgment on you, okay? I call Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, all the angels of the highest realms, my ancestors, to come down and deal with these people accordingly, the ones that have broken spiritual law, okay? That a light's been shone on them, they're still trying to sneak around. Look at them, they even use someone to attack you with a knife. They're having problems, okay? All right, the reason why they wanted to isolate you was so that they could try to take you out, okay? But the light, you're shining the light on that. Knight of Pentacles, paying people in your family, okay? Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, paying them money because these people, as I said, are on drugs. And the ones that are on drugs are easily manipulated. And this is why some of you are trying to tell your family, get off the drugs, because you're being manipulated. You're actually selling your soul to the devil. People have got drug habits, you know. Of course, the ones at the top can pull the strings because they're like, well, that family member of theirs, they're on drugs. We can easily pay them. Oh, they'll do anything for £100. Oh, they'll be running straight to the dealer to have their next fix. Yeah, let's use them. Let's use them. So these could be people in your family that are both on drugs, or there could be some people in your family that are on drugs. You could have been someone that once used to, but you've come out the illusion. You're like, nah, you ain't about to, yeah, I'm not working here. I'm not bound down to no devil, mate. Yeah? Yeah, this earth sign thought they could keep you on a cycle. Like, no, it's not happening, okay? Seven of Cups, there, because they're thieves. There's working with a water sign, that was a thief. Something about mirror magic, okay? Like, yeah, and you're like, yeah, oh, you think you can buy me for the mirror magic? I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, and I bind you to it. And so it is, and so it's been done. Eight of Swords, yeah, you see clearly, okay? And this is why this earth sign come on your channel, Divine Feminine, and said, oh, I've got a mirror that belongs to Mum, do you want it? And you're like, out of all the objects, it's funny how all of a sudden you're talking about one mirror. No, I'm good, thanks. You keep the mirror, all right? And even when this Taurus, this earth sign has contacted you, they're dancing in the mirror. And you're like, I can see what you're doing as well. You're mentally insane. There's something wrong with you, okay? You sold your soul to the devil, all right? You're there trying to sing and dance in the mirror, and you think, like, your sister, she don't even see you as your sister. She don't even think you're related, to be honest. She don't even look, I don't know, man. But, you know, these are people that they're easily manipulated, okay? But they want this anyway. They want you divided from your family. So, again, it could be someone that you've tried to help get off drugs, like, see the truth. Listen, you're being manipulated, okay? These people have got will sacrifice you, okay? They don't care about you. You'll be next. You need to wake up and stop and smell the coffee. So these are people in your family, or it's a Capricorn that reached out to the other earth sign and said, yeah, try to get her to take the mirror, or do a video of yourself dancing in the mirror, which is trying to mirror. They're trying to mirror. Someone trying to mirror you, and you're like, listen, you see what's going on. You see what's going on. All right, victory. Yeah, you're moving forward. You see what's going on. Okay. And this is why now none of you deal with these people, because you know the ones that they send that are family members, the ones that have sold their soul, they use them type of people to slow you down or to get you back on that cycle. And some of you, you're like, it ain't happening. I have no fault for drugs. I have no fault for alcohol. I have no faults of being around people that drink, take drugs. What's the point? I don't want to be around you. So they're stuck in that cycle, that loop. It's a cycle they can't get off, but you've come off it. And why? It could be like 10, 12, 15 years that you've been clean or whatever, or since you've taken drugs or stopped being around toxic people, okay? Like, why are you going to go backwards? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you may give a sister or brother or something a chance to speak, and then that, you know, they're working with these people, and you're like, you know what, there's just no winning here. Like, you sold your soul, so I can't be part of you. All right, you're part of this family, this group. I don't trust you. You don't trust none of these people. Okay, you don't trust none of them. You don't trust none of them. The Hermit. Yeah, something about a Virgo. Okay. Maybe you shone a light on the Virgos, could be someone else that you had children with, or someone else the family's working with, or someone else that you had a daughter with, okay, and they stole money off you as well. All of these people, all of them that are still under the influence, all right? And they think, and friends of theirs around their area think they can get you back. Oh, come round with party, pop a pill, have some alcohol. You're like, fuck right off. All of you, yeah? You've taken a leap of faith in a new direction and you've connected all the dots away from this Virgo, this group, these people. You don't want nothing to do with none of them, yeah? None of them. You ain't about to go around there, have sex, pop a pill, drink alcohol, spread your legs. You're like, fuck off, yeah? All of you, do one. Like, who are you playing with, yeah? Who are you playing with? You're not naive, and they weren't able to sacrifice you. And there could have been a Leo involved in this group as well. And maybe this Leo that was a friend of this group said to you once on the phone, oh, I've got my friend sent me a video of a man getting shot or stabbed in the head or something like that in a shopping centre. And you're like, why do I want to see that video? This is something to do with, why do I want to see that video? Why are you contacting me to let me know about something happened to someone in a shopping centre? Why would you even do that? Yeah? That's another energy. You're not dealing with none of these people. Yeah, you're loving yourself. You're loving yourself. They can't force or push this cup on you no more because you're like, you'll just knock the cup out the hand. All right? You're just done with these people. You're done with all of them, yeah? All the group, some of your family members, you're done with all of them, yeah? You don't trust none of them. This past cycle or this place that you used to live, you don't want nothing to do with not one of these people, none of them. And when I mean none of them, I mean none of them. You've got your boundaries up, okay? You shone a light, something to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, okay, whether it's someone's friend or someone's now putting up their boundaries or you put up your boundaries or people are giving someone here the side eye or people are putting their boundaries up to these energies. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Something was deeply rooted, okay, or you deeply rooted with these people, okay, in regards to, or they thought like, yeah, it's to do with money, to do with life insurance policies, to do with, an inheritance that's left for you, okay? And you're gone. Like now, all of a sudden, they're like, oh, I love you, please come back. You're like, piss off, pigs fly, whatever. You ain't got no emotions for these people. Like all of a sudden now, they want to try to, they're just trying, like, oh gosh, Page of Cups, like, just manipulators. You're like, leave me alone, I ain't got nothing to say to none of you, leave me alone. Look, they'll party in the community, all have sex with each other in the community. Someone tried to use your friends or so-called frenemies, should I say, to get you round to theirs. Yeah, come round, we'll have a drink, and then we'll party. Yeah, we'll pop a pill in your drink, then we'll get you and have sex with you. You're like, later, will you? Okay, your spirit guides are letting you know these people were trying to sacrifice you. The ones that have been sacrificed by family members in this group, okay? With none of these people. If someone tries to offer, there could have been a few situations where a family member, a Capricorn, offered you use another Capricorn in the family or a friend of the family. Oh, your sister said that they're having this party, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, yeah, well, I'm not going. You didn't go to that. Then you had another group offering you where you used to live. Oh, come round, we'll pop a pill, we'll have some alcohol, we'll have a good time, play music. You're like, no. So you decline that as well. You're declining all their offers. You don't want nothing to do with none of them. Queen of Swords, yeah, you know the truth. Now you're seen as the Ice Queen. Yeah, you're cold towards all these people. Yeah, every single one of them. Some have got mental health, okay, and they want to put their attachment on you. You're like, listen, go and see a psychiatrist. There's something wrong with you. King of Swords. It could be a King of Swords that knows why you're cold, or this King of Swords, something about knowledge, or someone knows that you're very knowledgeable, or you're wise, okay? Or someone used this water sign that they thought had knowledge and had wisdom, and you saw through both of them. You're like two of your little pea brains together, yeah? You tried to use the water sign to get that what? Has been to college and studied psychology. That's why Divine Feminine, you asked this one, have you studied this and studied that? And she's like, yeah. And you're like, all right, that's enough. That's information I need. And this is why this King of Swords went to the water sign, because they are like, well, she's very knowledgeable, she's very wise, and she's got this information. But yeah, little did you know that the person that you sent her towards has got more information, has more wisdom and knowledge than her, because she weren't able to play Divine Feminine. So what does that say? And that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you for joining me. Okay, you see the message I've just deleted as well. Let me show you something else. These energies, they keep coming on my lives and saying, is this a free reading? They're the energies, investigators, you need to look at, okay? Because they've used it every time. Every time I do a reading, they ask the same questions. Is this free reading? Well, if it wasn't, number one, it wouldn't be live, and number two, you wouldn't be watching it. So these are the ones that you need to pay attention to, okay? Because they want you to answer them and go back and forth, and I'm just deleting them. I'll just delete it. I ain't got time. Yeah, don't come on my channel trying to play me. Don't come on my channel trying to play me. I'll see right through you, Decepticons. Bye.